Hello Libra, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting December 4th, 2017. And a quick reminder for all of you Libras out there, remember if you ever want to get a session, you do need to go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. It's the same place you would go to schedule a session or get a downloadable video file. A lot of folks have been sending me emails trying to request readings through comments, Scarlet Facebook page. Please don't do that, because I can't do it that way. It's a self-scheduled program, so while we're spending time email tagging, somebody else might be getting the slot, because again, people are scheduling themselves, there's a time zone converter, all the stuff you need there. So again, if you do want to get one, you do got to go to my website, okay? So what's going on with your astrology this week? Well, on Wednesday, you've got Mercury, currently retrograde in Sagittarius, in your third house of communications, pacts and promises. And it's forming a lovely sextile to Mars, currently in your sign. And when we have this, it's very helpful, okay? Nuance, remember, not all retrogrades are bad, not all reversals are bad. Here's proof. With Mercury retrograde sextile to Mars, we have a promise being fulfilled that must have been very, very serious, but also, again, forgotten in error. Whether this is from a friend, a business contact, possibly even somebody who was a superior to us, or somebody who works in our vocation. Mercury retrograde is bringing that back on the table. And when we're sextiling it to Mars, Mars is being an enforcer of that pact and of that promise. And so we do have a lovely opportunity to have this fulfilled after all, even if we thought this person or this agency completely forgot about us. On Sunday, we have Venus, recently moved into Sagittarius, your third house of communications, pacts, promises, and contracts, forming a square to Neptune, currently in Pisces, your sixth house of health, schedule, and reputation. And whenever Neptune and Venus get into a square, we need to be careful about addictive behavior or something that could become habit-forming, whether it's compulsive, ritualistic, or just, again, an addiction. Now, it doesn't have to be like, what we think of addiction is, drink, smokes, and things like that. It could actually just be an addictive routine or an addictive path that we take, or something very, very high maintenance. And in this case, between the third and the sixth house, this could be something that you're doing with your health. Okay, an exercise routine, a supplement, even. This could be something going on with the schedule, a new type of work project or a new type of work activity, or possibly even a situation where you are obliging yourself to become hooked into some kind of social, I guess you could say, arrangement or contract that requires that you may actually, again, find to be a big distraction. And this is something that could pull energy away from other areas of your life that deserve it more. Be the voice of reason when it comes to this. So what's going on with your cards? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do the card of the Oracle. And the prompt reads, seek wisdom and guidance from others. When we talk about the Oracle, okay, when we say wisdom and advice from others, it's talking about knowing when to outsource a little bit. Knowing when to go and actually say, I'm not the expert in this situation, I'm too biased, I'm too damn close to the situation, I need to stop looking into it. This is why a lot of tarot readers out there don't read their own cards. I mean, sometimes we do, but it can be hard to pull yourself out of your situation. And the Oracle is basically saying this might be a time where you need to pay attention to where are we spending way too much time taking our own advice when we may be a bit too biased or prejudiced in the situation. The Oracle can indicate a need to pay attention to where there could actually be objective good help that could actually solve this and might even be able to do it better than us. It can be humbling, but at the same time, what's more important is results than ego. I get this card a lot. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we do have the Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, again, I'm Libra Rising, so I'm going to pay attention to this too. The Page of Pentacles reversed, however, when we look at this, it's talking about a need to pay attention to where we need to demand more substance from a prospect that is put on our table this week. Whether it's a new job offer, a new project, a new business partner, or even a new client, we need to demand more substance because the Page of Pentacles reversed says it's not there. And we need to be careful because with the Page of Pentacles reversed, it's a warning about an avoidable loss. Okay, avoidable loss, not guaranteed, avoidable. You gotta get your free will in there. Now, the Page of Pentacles reversed could indicate a situation where we may be feeling a bit cornered into taking a loss possibly in a new job, maybe a reduced salary. You don't have to do that. Certainly don't put money down in any kind of investment situation or any kind of work partnership situation this week, again, until the prospect can actually provide their own substance. However, with the Page of Pentacles reversed, you may still be doing your own fair share of turning down, and that's okay too. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, and the others this week, well, we do have the Two of Swords upright. And we are seeing that there is a friend or relative who's taking some space away from a group or away from an activity that you both share with other friends and relatives. And the Two of Swords is basically saying that this person is deciding to step away for a reason. They're taking a bit of a withdrawal. It looks to me like they may confide in you some kind of personal reason, and you are totally told here by the cards to stay completely neutral. Sometimes a person will confide in us a concern about another relative, another friend, whatever. We don't want us to start taking sides all willy-nilly. Even if it kind of reminds us of a personal experience, it's still not our experience. Remember with the Oracle, take yourself out of the equation. In fact, the Two of Swords upright can indicate a need to stay on a neutral platform, even if you find that maybe a friend or a relative is asking you to help them take up arms against another one. This week, again, you are meant to be the voice of reason. Do not let yourself, get pulled into polarities. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Seven of Swords upright. Be mindful this week. We've got two cards that have already talked about the possibility of people withholding information, voluntary or involuntary deceit, and the sin of omission. And the sin of omission can be a big deal with the Seven of Swords upright. Your challenge is to make sure that, again, that if people are guarding their hands and holding them very closely, playing those kinds of games, unfortunately, so do you. Alright, your challenge with the Seven of Swords is to basically mind your personal information, mind what you keep in secret, make sure that your secrets are safe, and again, beware of people, trying to get you to give more while they are, again, holding back necessary intel. The Seven of Swords upright says sometimes people are doing it because they're trying to get away with something in a deceitful, yes, negative way. Sometimes, however, maybe in the case of the Two of Swords, that friend or that relative, they may be holding back. We've all had people not tell us the whole story because they don't like their responsibility or the blame that they have in the situation, so they just tell it to make themselves look good. You need to be able to be scrutinizing with that intel. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, you do have the Sun card reversed. Finally, a good card. Well, they're all good cards, but I mean, in this case, it's good in the sense that it's not a warning. And with the Sun card reversed, we are seeing that, when it comes to love, there's going to be a pull back to a simpler time, okay? A simpler, more wholesome kind of way of relating to each other. The Sun card reversed can indicate a partner or a crush, almost treating this more like a puppy love kind of situation, getting away from a bit more of the, let's just say, adult romance type of interacting, and a little bit more of that sweetness, that good, wholesome, unadulterated kinds of sweetness. So with the Sun card reversed, it's important to pay attention to when a person is trying to court you that way, for those of you who are single and looking. Some people want to be sweet and do the puppy love thing, they want to take their time. Some people, and I know, don't necessarily like to just jump right into a dating arrangement. They want to, again, build that up before the first date even starts, and you may even be noticing that in a new partner. Your current partner, if you're married or you're in a relationship, the Sun card reverse is saying you're going to be noticing them also invoking old ways of relating to you from even their childhood or even from the early parts of your dating. This change in behavior may catch you off guard, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, you could always follow the links below or go to integrativemysticism.com.